Welcome into Actual Play Entertainment Presents episode 16 of Operation Blackstar. Shut your giggling up. A Delta Green campaign with some written shit and some of our own shit and whatever shit else makes it in there. My name is David. I'm the handler, and as always, joined by Mike, Joe, and Kurt to roll some dice and play some Delta Green.
What's up, fellas?
It's the professionalism.
Gentlemen,
that's what...
that makes you laugh. My professionalism makes you giggle.
That really sets us apart.
Yeah, no, that's
some of our
definitely
shit, some of their shits.
You never know what's going to end up in the big shit pile.
No.
You never know.
No, you never do. Never do.
Let's do this
Find
shit.
out tonight. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, fuck it. We're jumping right in, huh?
Go.
All right,
No, we have to
banter.
Anyone
No, don't
seen
even
any
start,
good
Mike.
movies
Don't even
lately?
start. Mike's going to bring up movies. Get out of here. Banter. Let's
How do we feel
open the
about
scene.
politics these days? Anyone have any hot
Oh,
politics?
That's
not
getting
a
edited.
politics pod.
Yeah, not a politics pod. It'd
You
be
guys see
even
the
more
news?
intense than Delta Green if we start talking politics. Enough of that. Let's open the scene, not at Platt Air Force Base, but a little, let's see what's behind the curtain as the world keeps turning while you guys are dealing with your shit at the Air Force Base as the scene opens on the streets following a young woman with her coat on. It's fall. She's got her hood up and a backpack on. And she's walking down the sidewalk. Looks like it's early evening, probably returning home from work or something. She goes up to an apartment building and pulls out her keys and unlocks the door and goes in. Checks her mail, shuffles through a bunch of flyers, throws it in the garbage bin. Walks in, politely waves to a neighbor who nods. Goes up the stairs to an apartment door and unlocks it and goes in. She closes the door behind her and locks it. Goes over to her fridge, rummages through and finds some old Chinese food in a takeout container. Stirs it up with a fork and puts it in her microwave. She gets a drink of water and goes and sits down at her computer and fires it up. It's the 90s, so the beep, beep, sound of joining the internet, making sure her phone is on its little mantle. If you listeners are too young to remember the olden days of the internet, if you picked up the phone, you're no longer on the internet. It was fun. Mom, hang up the phone.
Yep.
She turns on her computer and logs into what looks like a banter board website, something where people post articles. She sits there for a second while her computer fires up, goes back to her microwave and gets her Chinese food. Stirs it up with a fork again, takes a bite, and it's too hot, so she's doing like the trying to swallow it. Spits it back out into the container, stirs it up, sits down at her computer. Now, this banter board looks like it's just, she starts scrolling a lot of articles, people posting things, commenting, one of those kind of things. She goes to the search bar and types in Groversville, pushes enter.
Oh, don't do that.
Some articles pop up and she scrolls and she stops on one. And the headline is, "The Truth in Groversville. We were there. Frank Carincola." She clicks on it and starts reading. And it talks about how, well, the truth behind Groversville, about the FBI and about he was accosted by the FBI and how there's a cover-up going on and all of that stuff that mostly is passed off as conspiracy bullshit. This person scrolls and keeps reading down. Reading the comments, it seems at the Frank Carincola Phenomena X username, which you assume is Frank. You see him, he's talking to people, and he's kind of arguing, going back. People are like, "Oh, do you have any proof?" And no, they destroyed all our photos. They destroyed everything we had. One of those. Someone else that seems to be in the conversation backing up what Frank is saying is another username, Laura Phenomena X. She talks about how she was there and everything Frank says is right. And they're going on, and there's some people disputing what he's saying and people talking and getting more of the conversation out of him. It's obvious that Frank is trying to get out the word, but it's hard to believe some fucking lunatic on the internet. As this person's reading and scrolling down, eating their too hot Chinese food, one of the comments from Laura is how if anyone out in the news world, if anyone wants to hear the truth, to reach out to them. They have the proof. They've seen the FBI agents. They know the truth. This person right-clicks on Laura's name and starts a personal chat with them and types in, "I'm from the news. Is there anyone that would talk?" Laura pops up instantly, like she's online. "Yeah, I'd love to reach out. I know everything that's going on. The truth must be told. But first, who is this?" And then you see that, "My name is Lena Cortez, and I work with the news."
Oh no.
And then we'll cut to Platt AFB.
Lena, that's your broken relationship, isn't it? There.
Yeah, the
Ray
one I
Merrick?
absolutely dunked on and treated like shit. Yeah.
She was like your news protege, and you dunked on her. Yeah. Okay.
Worlds colliding.
Uh-oh.
Let's cut to
I
Platt.
don't know. Like, okay, I don't know how I left
Loose
that
ends.
open. That's not a loose end. That's just.
And
Oh,
that's
you burned bridges there. She's mad.
you
I'd
let
be
her
going
investigate.
for revenge.
She's doing her own thing. Not even necessarily revenge, because she doesn't know Shutter has anything to do with it. But
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, no, that's a
Shutter
good
won't
point.
let her.
That's a good point.
Merrick wouldn't let her look into it, so she's just looking into it on her own.
Yeah. Cool. Great. Awesome. Terrible
Good luck with
reporter
that one.
anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, is she terrible? We'll see. We go to Platt AFB. You hear the rain dropping down on the concrete of the landing strip as Saint is just running down in towards, I guess you're going towards a control tower. Coincidentally, squinty eye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who had the binos? That was you, eh, Shutter? Watching the scene go down and then seeing Herrera to stop and then cut across the field, more or less, towards the landing strip. Saint, you also notice
Yeah.
the dust kicking up as the vehicle is approaching you.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll start. Let's go to the control tower for a second and see how that is handled.
Okay.
I believe, Merrick, you were keeping your mouth shut because you didn't really know what was going on. Didn't want to alert Sherry. Sherry Sims, I believe is her name.
Yeah.
Who is sitting down with Derek de Danger, going through the files and the audits as he's just constantly pissing her off by messing up her papers. And even if you put in a pen upside down in her pen holder, that will set her off.
I think she's pissing herself off, really. I'm just trying to get the audit proceeding as planned, you know?
That's a fantastic point.
Okay, that's fair. So let's cut there. What do you guys do in the moment? I guess I'd go to Shutter because you're the one that sees something.
Well, I just want to check in. I think I remember asking last episode if there was any weapons up here.
No
You said.
conventional weapons, but if you want to
But you said
smash
there
somebody in
was.
the
A
face,
rifle or an RPG? Something.
Well,
useful?
doesn't she have like a standard issued sidearm or something?
she does not. No one on the base has any weapons. Everything's locked in the weapons locker.
Oh,
with the
how
exception of
convenient for the handler.
With the exception of the two guys.
How
For the
convenient.
audio listeners, which are all of you, I'm smiling.
So
I
convenient.
believe one of you said it last time. I hate the fact that we're unarmed. And as I
Yeah.
was prepping this scenario and getting everything ready, I was like, man, this is fun. They're going to be unarmed.
Brutal.
Hey Dave, question. Does she have any screens in front of her that have like radar or any indication of like traffic that's flying in the area?
Yeah,
She's
she
an
would
air
have-
traffic controller, is there
Yeah,
not?
she would have all shit. Yep. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You're the
Okay.
one with the pilot, but is it like you see like in the movies where the line going around the circle? Boop.
Yeah, totally. We'll just
Yeah, a couple of those swirling around. Not picking up anything though. There's no air traffic.
there's no traffic, nothing.
No,
Okay.
No black helicopters? Okay.
not yet. I mean, no, not at all.
Mm,
okay.
alrighty.
Mistress.
I'm just I don't know what to do. What do I see right now as I'm looking at the binoculars? What am I witnessing?
You see Saint running down, and you see Herrera going up the road towards a hangar, then stop, and then do
Yeah.
like basically a 90-degree turn and start going through the field. Are you just going to continue to watch?
I don't know. I'm gonna let Kurt chime in here for a second. I have maybe an idea of something, but I don't know.
Oh, Kurt,
Maybe let's play
well,
it out.
Sand has no idea. Sand's just there. No, listen, I have the logs. These are the ones you need. Like, I can get these photocopied. She's still trying to push that. You don't need to take anything out of here. If you start taking things out, it's going to mess up all my organization. I work very hard to keep it. If I promise you, whatever you need, I can get to Major Jones, and then I can get it for your audit.
Miss Sims, can you tell me what regulation you're citing to deny my access to these records?
Oh, listen. Okay, fine. You need to take everything. Can we do it my way? I just don't want to get things messed up. I have everything in perfect order here. You don't.
As she says that, Ray comes over and spills his coffee or water just all over the documents.
Oh my.
Oh no.
God. Ah! She puts her hands up on the side of her face and she collapses off the chair and like on all fours. And she see like she's almost having a panic attack.
Did I just put her into a seizure? Good lord.
Well, that was rather clumsy of you, Edgar. And I kind of wink at him while she's on the floor convulsing.
I kind of like grab him like very sternly, like aggressively, and just point him to face the runway so he can see what's going on.
Okay, I look down at the runway. I guess I see the dust cloud.
All right, here we go. Stretch. Okay.
All right, Saint.
How far
Get your
away?
dice ready.
Oh, let me find my little map of Platt, and I can give you an accurate description. So let's see here. A little bend in the road.
3
coming
clicks,
across
4
about
clicks?
here.
Give it to us in hockey rinks.
Oh, how many meters is a hockey rink? It's 200 feet. So what's that, like 70 meters? Not quite.
Yeah.
You're looking at like 3-4 hockey rinks.
Well, that's close for a Hummer.
Yeah, he's motoring towards you. You see him. He's like bouncing and around. Like he's not taking this easy. You've been in his driving before. It is.
And how far am I from cover? An outbuilding?
Yo, you're
is the
wide
nearest
out. You're wide and fucking open. If you wanted to get to cover to a building, then you're going back towards the hangars, and the closest buildings towards you would be.
I didn't even get halfway. I didn't even get like 3/4 of the way to the.
No, you didn't. If I'll describe it to you a little bit. When you come out of the hangar at the top of the map, do you guys still have the map?
No, but I remember it.
No.
But it's like 2, 4, 6, almost 800 meters before you're clear of the buildings in the wide open. So you've been running for a small portion. But no, he noticed you pretty quick with his exceptional roll. And as soon as you clear the buildings and you're out in the open, he starts coming towards you. So if you want to get to cover quick, you're going back towards the hangar. There seems to be a series of a grid of 3x2, so 6 sheds that you haven't been in. You don't know what they are. The hangar buildings are behind them.
Yeah, right.
So you can get back to there, or if you want to try to run and go straight south still, the closest building would be the control tower, but he will easily get to you first.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna screech to a halt like Wile E. Coyote in a cartoon, just like, and then just turn around and pelt for those nearest sheds.
Okay, so you just turn around and start running back towards some cover.
Yeah.
Give me, let's see here. What's some sort of roll you can give me? Would it be a dex check, or you want an athletics? What can you convince me of that is a good roll for you to be like, you're hustling, you're going hardcore, you're going straight for this building as fast as you can, like, what do you want to give me? It's not going to prevent you. If you fail the roll, I'm not going to be like, yeah, you could just walk, you know what I mean, or anything like that, but I just want to see how quick and agile you are. How quick you can get to your destination.
A dex check for me is better than an athletics check.
Yeah, give me a dex. It doesn't have to be athletics. You're not trying to.
Yeah. What about swim? Okay.
You pause looking for water and find none. The only water is the water coming from the sky.
He is kind of drowning right now in a way.
I am drowning. Okay. Oh my god.
I just want to see how quick you are. You're going to make it. Let's just see.
Okay. All right. That's generous of you. I will roll my
Thank you.
dex check. Come on, baby. No, that's a fail. That's a 67 over 50.
Okay. The road turns in a little bit to the left, so you cut across trying to get to these shed buildings as quick as you can, and you do a little stumble, and you get to the sheds as his Jeep is getting pretty fucking close to you. And he starts beeping, and you hear him yelling, "Stop running! Stop running!"
Can I see that he has I can see that he has a weapon.
Yeah, he's got it. He's not hiding it either. He's been very out in the open with it, basically. At one point, I believe it was on his lap just pointing at you while you were driving. So as you're driving and you look, he's got it like his hand on the trigger with like the stock on his leg and it pointing straight up, and he's got the steering wheel in the other hand and he's holding it tight, trying to keep the Jeep straight as he bombs through this little field. And as he gets close, you can hear that he's yelling for you.
Okay, I just want to like explain, because there's a part of me that thought, like, would Graves not just like wait and see what Herrera's doing? But I think that, like, I already thought that Herrera was sketchy. I already saw Herrera like driving like a maniac with his gun in the air, essentially. And I think I've clued in that something, probably the van or whatever mechanism is in the van, is making everyone on the base crazy. We had that warning from our contact long before we even got here, was that he was noticing people having headaches and acting strangely.
That's a good point.
So this is why I'm running for the shed, in case everyone's like, why wouldn't you just stop and wait and see what he says? Because I think everyone on the base is going nuts. And this guy with a rifle is freaking me right out. So yeah, I'm going to go for the sheds, and I'm going to try and play a little game of hide and seek with him.
Okay. You arrive at they're basically metal, like sheet metal sheds on a concrete slab. You get up to the first one. Give me a luck roll.
It's full of RPGs. 55.
55. That's not a good roll for a luck roll.
No, it's a crit fail actually on a luck roll.
It is. You get up to the first one and the shed is locked.
Great.
It's unlucky.
It is quite unlucky. And with a crit fail, you glance and you see all 6 of them. They all look locked.
So you know what? I don't even think I was trying to get into a shed.
Love it.
Like, I'm trying to like hide behind the sheds and play a little bit of like hide and seek with this guy.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
So sucky that they're all locked in case I wanted to get into one of them, but I'm not even trying to get into one of them. I'm just trying to keep a shed between me and this maniac.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Give me, what would it be? Stealth?
Yeah, okay. I've got some stealth. Come on, dice. Roll low. You're supposed to roll low. No, that's a 90 that time, over 30.
Awesome. Okay, you come up and you go in the middle of the sheds trying to deke in, like you say, playing a little cat and mouse. You go around to the sheds and come around, and his Jeep stops maybe 100 feet away from you.
Is
Not
he
even.
saying anything?
He stands up and he has his rifle and he points it over and he's just like, stop running! Stop running!
Yeah, fuck. No, I'm not stopping running.
You're not stopping running, okay. And you see he's angry, and then he starts to almost get like, come on, man, just stop. Stop running, don't make me do this. Just stop running, stop running! He starts to get angry again and yell.
Okay,
Kurt,
am I...
as you're up in the tower and Shutter directs you over, you see Saint on the runway, and you see Saint stop and look to the west. Your eyes follow where he's looking, and you see the Jeep with Herrera going towards him, and you see him book it back towards the shed. You lose sight of him as Saint is ducking in and out, but you see Herrera pull up to the east side of the sheds, and you see him pointing his gun at someone, and he looks animated.
Okay. I assume that we're both watching this. I don't know. I make like a head gesture while Sims isn't looking at us. Like, are we
papers.
Are we gonna get out of here?
They're so
Like, kinda
she's like
silently
hang some up.
Man.
All right. Yeah, she's a wreck right now, trying to sort out the mess you've made. She seems utterly fucking destroyed and distraught over this.
Miss Sims, we're gonna need additional copies of all of these files immediately, and I think that if you weren't quite so precious about these files in the first place, that they wouldn't have been damaged. So please just, Can you hustle that up for us? Just
And look, they're
totally
not even really-
gaslighting her.
They're not even that damaged. You can still read it. It's just a coffee stain, Miss Sims. It's not a big deal. You don't need to
She's
do that. That's
ignoring you guys, and she is very much focused on her task of sorting this mess out and trying to make it perfect again. You guys, like you say, you've successfully distracted her.
fantastic. Is there a radio? Should have asked this before I spill coffee everywhere. But is there a radio? She must have some sort of communication with other people on the base. Obviously, it's a radio for communicating with airplanes and helicopters.
Yep. Yeah, she does. There is a radio. Yes.
Yeah. Is it on her person?
Is it on her person? Ooh, give me a luck roll. Actually, you know what? No, no luck roll. It is definitely on her person. She wouldn't just put it down and leave it somewhere. She is like uber organized, uber everything. That radio is flipped on.
Okay.
There would be one in the control tower, I would think too, though. No, to message around the base. So yeah, she's got a let's say like a walkie-talkie, a handheld, and then there would be a radio in the control tower.
Not a handheld.
Not a handheld, one where you would, contact
Okay.
admin or I don't know who else you'd radio, but
Like, has there been any radio chatter?
silence.
Okay.
The only thing you hear is the raindrops beating down and her sobbing.
Should we go try to save
let's-
him? Like,
Let's give Miss Sims a moment to collect her thoughts. And I kind of like usher Edgar out of the room for a second and down the stairs.
we need to get a ride over to the hangar or wherever.
Yeah, where the fuck are we gonna
Saint
get a
is.
ride from? Are there vehicles just lying around?
Not really, no.
No.
No, that's what I
If there
was
is,
wondering
it's
about the radio.
up at the hangar. There's some maintenance vehicles and shit like that.
Like we saw where he was, right? Like we could. It was the hangars is where he was right now.
Yeah, there's that section up at the top where that cluster of buildings.
Okay.
There's the maintenance hangar, there's storage sheds, there's all sorts of stuff up there.
So we were driven out to the control tower, and he was driven out to the runway. So it's like a significant distance.
The control tower is closer to the admin and like the main intersection of the base.
Yeah.
And the hangars are furthest part away unless you're going into the boneyard.
Do you want to just run up there? What do you think?
Who gave us a ride?
Herrera.
Herrera
Oh.
did.
And
Yeah.
that's when you guys talked about the lockdown and the audit and how it was the other guy's fault. And that's when he's like, I'm going to go have a chat with this guy. And then peeled off.
I had to sweet talk him into letting me come to the control tower with you because he wanted to just drop you off. That's what we told
That's
the
right.
major.
Yeah.
The civilian audit's getting a little out of control.
Well, she should be busy for a bit, I would imagine.
Oh, yeah,
Does Sims have a
you've
vehicle?
occupied Her.
Does Sims have a
not
vehicle parked out here? No.
No, she does not.
Is there unoccupied plane parked out front that we could commandeer?
Taxi down the runway?
Little Cessna.
Here at the control
Little
tower, no.
F-14.
Nothing, Nothing that's parked on the ramp.
And even if
or-
there was, if Joe explains to me how to fly a plane, Shutter is making the rolls.
I'm just gonna check my pilot skill here is base level of 0. Okay, never mind.
Perfect. So it's the same as mine.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
Let's
Oh
just
my
go.
God.
What else are we going to do? Let's like head up there. At least we could try to intercept Herrera if he kidnaps.
Should we
Gonzalez
book it
or
and just
something.
cut across the field? Or we were taking the road? With my bum knee, I don't know if I can make it across that field. What's the field like, Dave? Is it just totally grass, like flat grass? It looks
Yeah, more or less. Yep.
just like dirt.
Yeah, it is just like a
Almost.
dirt field. Yeah. Some ruts and
Okay.
stuff like that. It's definitely not a smooth drive, but it's nothing too
Okay,
crazy.
I point 45 degrees across the dirt patch towards where the runway is. I'm like, let's head on that angle so that if they do come driving back down the runway, we can at least try to flag them down.
Ugh.
If we just run all the way
Herrera's
across the
gonna
dirt,
see
they
us.
might just drive right by us.
We got to go across the dirt.
All right.
You're right. Yeah.
You going across the dirt trying to use like those 6 buildings as a little bit of cover from Herrera?
And I think
yeah.
more like on a bit of an angle towards the runway, so that if we needed to get to the runway, we could kind of divert instead of just going straight from the control tower across the dirt to the buildings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah,
take
so
a
you
little
guys
bit
got
of
your
both.
map up. You see the control tower there, number 5. And then that 12, that cluster of 6 buildings is where Saint is playing cat and mouse.
Okay, we're booking
All right,
it.
you guys start booking it up. Let's go back to Saint.
Okay.
So he tells you to stop running. He seems to be almost pleading with you. That I don't want to have to do this. I just want to go home. We just need to finish your audit.
I'm not armed. Put your rifle down and I'll come out.
Just come on. Please. You need to finish this audit. The lockdown needs to end. I don't want to be here anymore. I need to leave. I can't leave until you're done. Get out here.
I can't finish if you're parked there with a rifle.
I won't shoot you, man. If you don't run, I won't shoot you. We just need to finish the audit. Let's get in the Jeep. I'll take you back to the hangar. We'll talk to Long. Once I confirm the audit is done there, we'll finish this up. I need this lockdown over. I don't want to be here anymore.
I don't either. Can you at least point your rifle down or put it down in the seat next to you so I feel safe coming out?
Come out! You can't see him, I suppose you're hiding, so you don't know if his rifle's up or down, but he has not acknowledged that he's done any of that. He just keeps you going between like anger, yelling at you, and then like he's going to break down in the tears.
Can I peek around a corner and...
You can peek around the corner, sure.
Okay, I'm peeking around a corner. Is he still got his rifle pointed?
Yeah, he's out of the Jeep standing beside it, and his rifle is up with his finger on the trigger.
Up like in the air or up
like-
pointed like looking for a target? Whoa, as
Up.
For the listeners, Steve just made like sweeping rifle
Yes.
trigger.
Yeah, it is up to like he's aiming down the sights.
Oh, fuck that.
I won't fucking shoot you, I promise. You
don't
gotta
believe
finish.
you for 1 fucking second. And I'm gonna try and buy time, I guess. I'm not talking to this guy anymore. I'm gonna try and go around another building and get even further away from him.
Okay, which direction are you going?
So which of those 6 buildings am I at right now? And
Oh, well, I'll let you kind of like, I imagined from the east side is where you went in and cut in. So you're probably in between some of them.
so if we label them like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 1, 2, 3 across the top, 4, 5,
Yep.
6. So 6 is the bottom right corner. I mean, that's the one I probably got to. He probably drove towards that one too, because he would have seen me headed in that direction.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm maybe behind the corner of 3.
Okay, so you guys are pretty close then, because he would be like on the dirt where the concrete meets between like 3 and 6.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's already there. Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and like sprint over behind 2.
The north side of it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you start running.
Yeah.
Okay. You run up to the top of 2. You
Okay,
do see
and nothing happens. Like I looked over my shoulder. He didn't see me.
No, he's just come out. He's just
So he-
yelling right now.
He saw me make it to 2, but he didn't shoot.
Well, he saw you peek around the corner,
Okay.
and then you saw the gun, and then he saw you and you peeked back, and then you started running, and he hasn't come after you yet. He's still yelling for you to come out.
Okay. If I don't get shot at, I'm gonna continue running all the way over to 1,
Okay.
and then I don't hear the Jeep. Do I hear him running?
No, as you get to the top and you look, you see him, he's just like stalking you. He's not running, he's coming around the corner like with his gun up. Doesn't see you, sees you go around, and he's just stalking you.
So if I'm on the north side of 1, if I look back, he's rounded the corner of 3, and now he's...
Yeah, he like came around and checked his corners.
Okay,
he's
I wanted to cut across to those buildings closer back to the hangars, but I think if I know he's behind me, I'm gonna turn left and start heading south around those buildings. I'm really just trying to buy time until I can maybe find a spot to hide and get him as he
This is taking forever. I would imagine
comes around the corner.
Ray and
Oh yeah, easy
Kane
there,
are now.
easy there, Limpy.
Yeah, no, we're actually in the Jeep.
As you get to the top, those there's the buildings between you and where the hangars are. You see those are open, and one of them looks like.
Hang on. Do you mean me or do you mean?
I mean you.
Right. Okay.
No, Sand is helping him limp down the runway.
We're literally
making it
just
down the
seconds away.
stairs of the-
Seconds away,
Still
actually.
making it down the stairs of the tower.
Yeah. My sciatica.
So you say sorry. That next set of buildings.
As you get, the next set, you see one of them is open, and you see like a riding lawnmower parked just on the inside of the entrance. It looks like it's like a maintenance, like landscaping shed with tools and stuff in it.
I jump on the riding lawnmower and start running. I don't see how cornering myself in a building is any kind of solution.
Yeah,
here.
just letting you know what's up.
No, I appreciate it. I am going to, if I know he's behind me, like I said,
He's trying to set you up, Mike.
Yeah.
He's totally trying to
I
set
would
you up.
never do that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
going to
would.
head south and I'm going to try and hide between the buildings 1 and 4.
All right, give me another quick stealth check.
Okay.
One of these rolls you got to succeed on, right?
Wow. 30 on the nose, and my stealth is 30.
Nice.
That's an excellent
That's a
roll.
pretty good roll. for
Yeah, that's an excellent
having
roll.
30. That's as stealthy as he can be.
Okay,
Is
so
that
just
a crit? Is that a crit?
No.
describe what's your plan that you
Yeah, okay,
perfectly
so-
executed.
So we're all looking at the map.
Yep.
My understanding is that he is following me from building 3 to building 1 across the north edge there.
Yeah, he
I've
hasn't
gone-
quite. He's coming up between 2 and 3 right now to the
Right.
north.
Yeah, so I've gone south along building 1 to where building 1 and building 4 meet. And
Yep.
I'm going to hide behind the corner, like in between those 2 buildings.
Yep.
I'm going to hide behind the corner of building 1. And I'm just going to wait for him to come around the corner. And as soon as I see a rifle muzzle, then I'm going to try and like grab it and fight him for it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
It's I don't know what else I can do. There's nowhere to run to.
Okay, you're hiding in the corner waiting. You hear him yelling, and you figure he's probably at the top of like building 2. And he's just, why are you doing this? Just come out. And then you see him walk back down. So he's in the middle, and he starts to go towards his Jeep again.
So he's headed back to the Jeep?
Yeah, he seems to have lost you. You see him, he's looking around, and he's just yelling, please,
Oh, God.
just come out.
I didn't want to make up a new character.
Sand and Shudder. You guys are coming up.
I start the Jeep up. Now inside the Jeep.
Oh, you've teleported to the Jeep.
I've-
Okay,
yep,
use your
yep,
spell slot from level 5. Teleport. Or
Okay,
do you
what do you want me
Misty
to
Step?
roll?
You can use your
Let's-
Misty Step. You're within. No. You
I
guys
think this
come
might
up-
be a dimensional door.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. Unfortunately, you're out of spell slots.
Oh,
You guys get up to
okay.
the corner
Okay,
of the
fair
buildings.
enough.
You, as you get closer, you saw him leave, and you still hear shouting. You don't hear Saint, but you hear him shouting. And as you get up close to the building, he starts to come back towards his Jeep. You guys see him first.
Okay, wait,
Hmm.
hold on here, Ray. He's gonna come driving back down the runway, and I don't think we want to run into him, do we?
Can you paint the picture a little bit more, Dave, as to where we are on the map, please?
Your approach, you guys stayed in the dirt field close to the runway, so I would say you're approaching the bottom of building 6. Like close
Oh,
to where
we're
the
way
12
over there,
is on the
okay.
map. Is that where you intended to go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you see the cluster of 6 buildings?
Yes.
So he'd basically be where like 3 and 6 meet, up on the edge of the concrete there. He would have pulled up and then got out. And so he's coming back to there.
This way. Keep quiet.
I'm following them as best as I can. You hear me like wheezing and like wincing.
Sand
once
keeps
in a
like
while, but-
accidentally sprinting ahead too fast, because his legs are in really great shape and he's not ready to wait for Edgar. And so he gets 10 or 12 feet ahead, and then he waits and he lets him limp up and catch it up again.
The quads are just bulging through those tactical pants. All right, Kane, where you going?
Let's go up to the bottom of building 6 where he still can't see us, but we're close to him and the Jeep, and we could kind of go in between 5 and 6 if he started looking for us.
Gotcha.
But we're on the south side of 6 right now.
He gets to the Jeep and he just starts yelling again. Please. I'm begging you. Just come out. Let's finish this. I don't want to have to shoot anyone. Please. Please. And he like wipes a tear away from his eye and he like slaps the hood of his Jeep.
Oh, he's losing it. Wow.
Can I do a human check after watching that?
Yeah, sure.
30 under 34.
Ooh, also an excellent roll. What are you trying to deduce?
I guess I'm just trying to figure out what's really wrong with him. Like, I know we have some insight, but I guess I'm trying to grasp whether he's completely losing control or not. You know, do I see him losing his sanity right before our eyes, or is he just kind of frustrated?
He's losing his sanity right before your eyes.
So yeah, okay. So you know that this isn't normal.
This is not
Like what we
normal.
just heard was like very bizarre,
Yeah.
almost like bipolar, like from one extreme to another.
Yeah,
kinda
he's going from like
okay.
super angry to like he looks like he's just gonna fucking fall on the ground and start crying.
Okay, and as an experienced soldier, does he look to me like someone who's kind of just back at the truck for a second and about to kind of restart his hunt, or is he about to jump in the truck out of frustration and leave?
He's still scanning the area. You feel he is not done.
Okay, I signal to Ray that we need to move to the west, and we start moving towards building 5 and then building 4.
Give me a
southern
stealth, please.
border there.
Saint, can
Me
I get
too?
an alertness?
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I passed my stealth.
And I totally failed my alertness. 98 over 71.
Shutter.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask.
You cannot escape me. I see you right there on the corner of my Zoom.
57 over 10.
Oh, the stealth monster. All right, let me roll for Herrera.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
He's under mental distress.
Oh, yeah, I
right
gave
now.
him a
Like,
ton of
he's,
minuses. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah, no,
Dave,
I
that's
did.
awesome.
He is he gets in it. Well, I guess you can't see him anymore. You hear the Jeep like shift into gear and it start to like move.
Interesting.
He still seems to be in that same area. He's not driving off. He seems to be like just backing up, like, kind of repositioning his Jeep.
Okay, and what position was it in? Like when he pulled up, did he just kind of like drive up to those buildings and jump out, or did he like turn around military style and it's pointed, it's backed
Yeah,
in,
no, he
ready to
backed
leave
in like
quickly?
his nose was going right in, and he just like abruptly stopped, and now he's in it, and you feel he's probably like realigning.
Okay.
Mhm.
We're gonna get to the corner of building 4 where we can look north towards the hangars, towards building 1. Can I see Gonzalez hiding over by building 1 anywhere?
I love
Yeah.
that you're using our cover names from this operation.
Trying to not switch too many names. Really.
You only have 17 names right now. What's the big
Yeah.
deal?
Right. Our Zooms are like Mike, Sam, Saint, Gonzalez.
Some are in
All
quotations,
these
some aren't. Mine is easy. It just switches between handler and killer of characters. You get to the corner and you do see Saint.
Yeah.
I imagine you're in the same spot. You're just kind of like leaning up against there,
I'm
waiting.
in the same spot. I'm trying to listen, but I think I'm listening for. The thing is, I'm trying to listen for Herrera, and I'm not expecting these guys. So I didn't hear them approach, even with Ray's stumbling. I'm sure that Sand would have gotten around the corner and seen me.
Do we make eye contact as we poke around the corner, though?
No, Saint doesn't see you. You
He
peek
didn't see
around
us.
and you see him up against there.
Okay, we're gonna move then north towards the road between the group of buildings where we're between 4 and 1. We'll get to the corner of 4, and then I'm gonna listen to see what Herrera's doing in the vehicle and try to
Perfect.
decide whether
All
I
right.
think he could see me peek around the corner or not.
You don't even need to make a roll. You hear him like slowly driving through the buildings towards you. Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's just come out. Just come out. We can get this done. We can get this done. Please come out. Please. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it here. And he's starting to break down again.
Okay, I lean over to Edgar and like whisper in his ear where Herrera couldn't hear. I'm like, are we willing to kill this guy right now? Can we take him out? Or is that
Just
too
look
risky?
him dead in the eyes and give him a nod.
Okay. Stay quiet. I think he's going to be looking the wrong way when he comes around this corner. If I jump him in the vehicle, you come and help me. Sound good?
Sounds good.
I'm picturing like an open Humvee. Is this a completely
totally.
sealed up Humvee?
No. It's an open,
It's like
an open,
doors off.
no roof. It's a Jeep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, like he was standing up in it before with his head up, looking around. Yeah, it's definitely.
Would I have heard them at this point, Dave?
You completely shit the bed on your check.
I did. It was super bad. It wasn't a crit fail, but it was a fail.
A 98's pretty fucking bad.
Yep. Do I? Okay, so then if I don't hear them and I don't see them.
Well, okay, let me get a question from Sand and Ray. You guys have started to move down towards buildings. So yeah, you would have seen him. You would have seen him by now. If you guys have come around the corner and are moving up building 4 towards 1 where you see Saint, yeah, you guys can see each other. There's no reason why Saint's head's on a swivel, I imagine.
Yeah.
Even really you failed your initial
especially if you're looking that way.
Yeah.
Already.
No, you guys notice each other.
You
also hear the Jeep slowly driving through the buildings towards you guys and him just yelling like he's basically patrolling or stalking, looking for you.
Okay, I'm going to make this motion like, go hide. And then I'm going to run myself up to the top of building 1 and hide around the corner.
Okay.
I'm not
sounds like
going
Derek
to.
Danger has a different plan.
Yeah, I'm not going to heed Gonzalez's
Hey,
advice.
don't call him Danger for nothing.
I push Ray back a couple of feet and I crouch down at the edge of the building trying to conceal myself so that the vehicle has to come as far as possible around that corner before it can see me. And I pull a knife out of my boot.
I was waiting for that. I was listening to the other episode the other day and I was like, oh yeah, Sand's got that knife. I only took his guns again. I should have learned from the last time.
Assassin style in my hand, crouched around the corner.
Okay. D Jeep. Okay, so what about you, Ray, Shutter, Edgar?
I'm cowering behind the bulk of Sand.
So you're staying with him? You're not moving down the hide? You're there with Sand?
Yeah, I'm there with him. Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
And Saint,
yeah. I'm like, I'd imagine I would be like just kind of tucked up again, like my back to the wall of the building, looking to my right, kind of at like ready for that Jeep to come around, and directly in front of me is Sand with his knife pulled out, and I can tell he's like a cat.
He's ready to go
like
into
a lion
fucking
and a tiger all in one, ready to pounce.
Nice. And Saint, you've started moving north to the top of the building. Do you notice that they're not going to hide? Do you continue with your hiding plan?
I continue with my hiding plan, but I'm peeking around the corner to see what in the hell Sand is thinking about doing here, because I know that we don't have any weapons.
Little did you know, Sand was hoping you would make a distraction so that Herrera would look the wrong way, but that ship has sailed.
Yes, that ship has sailed. Nice try. I will use my cantrip message. No more.
Okay, no more D&D.
No more D&D jokes.
No more D&D.
No more
No one listening to this is interested in our D&D jokes.
It's pretty funny though. I'm interested.
It is funny. Yeah.
I'll edit it and clip it for myself. That's fine.
No, you got to keep it in now.
It's staying.
Now it's a thing.
Okay. Sand against the corner of the building. You see the front of the Jeep come into view as it starts to break that plane.
Okay, I crouch down into my leopard stance, feeling the blood surge into my well-exercised quads. I can feel them restrained by my tactical
That
pants.
could have went a lot different.
Well, I don't have a bulge right now, so.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You're all bulgeless.
And I wait. I wait for the bumper to go by. I wait for the front wheel to go by. And then as the open or the non-existent driver's side door rolls into view, I just leap right into the vehicle, knife in hand, going for the kill.
Ooh.
Okay, what's your dexterity?
70. I am
a dexterity of 12. No, sorry, 14.
14, correct?
Yeah. Okay, you're quicker than him. You get to jump.
Fuck yeah. Okay, I leap in. Yeah, I just go like basically straight in the door with like a knife attack to the throat, almost like I'm punching across his face, but I'm holding the knife backwards and it's like a throat slash. It's like my first attack is straight across his throat.
Nasty, Kurt.
Yes.
Jesus H fucking Christ. Okay, give me your attack.
And for the record, Shudder is following behind him as close as he can, but obviously he's not a leopard.
Kurt's got that look on his face like he's trying to convince me
watching.
that he needs some bonuses or something.
I went for unarmed.
Am I gonna get an
Yeah, wait a sec. Carry the one.
No, this would be a melee, no?
This is a melee attack. Okay.
Yeah,
Is it a bonus for surprise?
Yeah. Save it.
I failed.
Even with
Okay.
the bonus for surprise?
What's the bonus? Sorry, what's the bonus for surprise? I missed
Oh, here,
that.
let me do the math. 0.
0. Yeah, I failed.
Okay.
Ah.
So I am in the vehicle. Herrera sees me and throws his head back, and I miss.
Yeah, so you come into the driver's seat and go at him, and he doesn't even dodge or try to fight back because you just straight up miss. So you come in with a swipe, so you guys are like mano a mano right now. Saint, Shudder, dexterities?
46-year-old Saint's dexterity is 10.
8. But I'm deliberate. I'm slow but deliberate in movement.
But deliberate. I like it. All right, I like it. Okay, Saint and Herrera act at the same time.
Ooh, okay.
As San comes into the Jeep and starts basically fighting with Herrera. He is on his side. He has let me see exactly what it's called. A lock blade knife.
I thought he was carrying a rifle. He's got a knife in his hand? He doesn't have the M16 in his hands?
Oh, he has the M16 in his hands.
Oh, but he's also carrying a knife.
But he's also got a knife.
Okay.
He's got a knife on his side. Will he stab? Yeah, no, shooting in this range with the guy right on top of him, his instinct is to go for his knife and to stab you. So he's going to attempt to do that. And he misses.
Can you not fight back? Oh, never mind.
Point. Kurt's already used his attack this round, so he can't do shit either way. So you guys are having a close quarter knife fight in the driver's seat of a truck or a Jeep, and you're both missing each other.
All right. Good start.
Saint.
I am going to run down the side of the building as fast as I can and try and join the fight.
Okay. Use your turn, your movement. You run down. You're basically at shotgun of the Jeep starting next turn.
Yeah.
Shudder.
I'm jumping in the seat behind the driver's seat.
Oh, like the back of the Jeep. Okay, so you're right there. So you get in the Jeep. So I'll let you do an action as well.
Fantastic. I'm going to grab the
Yeah, I'll let you do something.
the
That'll be
seatbelt, and it's going it's going over his head and
Oh.
around his neck. And he's going to lift a knee and put it on the back of the seat and just fall back as far and as hard as he can into the back seat.
Oh, that's pretty slick. I like that move. Okay, what are you rolling for? So is that an unarmed? That's not a melee weapon. Unarmed combat?
I'd
Let's
say
go with
it's probably
unarmed combat.
unarmed. Yeah.
He can't do anything about it because he's already fighting Sand, sorry. So
I think I just rolled an ultimate fail.
oh, did you
Triple
roll?
zeros?
Oh, a 100. Oh, how can
Wow.
I make this?
You didn't actually. Like
I did. Yeah.
100's
So
pretty
low.
bad.
It's
All right.
so ugly.
Let me think for a second.
Oh, no.
How can I make this terrible?
Well, you don't get like an eternity to think about it, Dave. Come on.
All right, I'm done.
Let's go. On your feet.
As they're having the knife fight and you get in and you take the seatbelt, and at first it's got like that locked, when you can't move it, and you're like, damn it. And you wheel it around and get it to go around his neck, but you have a crit fail. And as Sand goes to stab him in the neck, you actually grab Sand's arm and pin it with the knife against the seat of the Jeep.
Oh God.
As I fall back into the back seat,
back and
thinking I got his neck.
yeah, and Sand's arm is pinned holding the knife.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
And we
Alright,
go to
have fun with that,
Sand.
Kurt.
Ray, fuck. Ray, let me go.
I
I try
got
to
him,
take-
Sand. I got him pinned so bad right
No,
now.
you
Don't
fucking
worry
got
about
me.
it.
Fucked right
Stab
now.
him.
Open
Sam,
your
just
eyes
stab
for
him.
God's sakes. My knife's like up in the
Yeah,
up
like
and
my eyes
top
are
of the-
closed. I'm straining so hard on the seatbelt. Just stab him already.
After arguing with Ray for a second, I take my free hand and I try to pin Herrera's knife hand.
Oh, good idea.
Okay, yeah, combat maneuver. All right.
Yeah. Unarmed
make a
combat? Is that right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I failed it hard. That's a Sidney Crosby.
Awesome. All right, so let's just paint the picture of how we've got things going here. So you're in the front of a Jeep. Sand's arm is wrapped up in a seatbelt while Shutter is just leaned in the back, holding his arm. Saint, you're at shotgun. Herrera is starting to panic a little bit. He did not expect this.
Neither did I, to be
He's going to
honest.
stand. Now, if he goes to stab Sand. Yeah, he's going to.
Saint get to go first? You said that he got to go first.
They're kind of at the same.
I have one quick question. He was rolling along in the Humvee when we attacked him. Did he put the brakes on, or are we rolling out into the field here in a moving Humvee?
No, right now he's got the brakes pushed down.
Okay.
Don't give me any more ammo,
Kurt, don't
Kurt.
complicate things.
I just want to know what's happening.
I'll have a question for you after, depending on this dice roll, as he swings over with his knife again.
Oh, God.
Wow, you guys are just shitty-ass knife fighters. That is a 92. And I was going to give him a bonus to stab you because you're pinned with your arm. And he just stabs
he's
wildly.
He's got to be distracted by all these guys suddenly tackling him.
He's wondering why Sand's arm's pinned. That's what. He's instant shock.
Who's this guy behind me? He's on my team.
Yeah.
Sand's multiple knife fighting instructors
He's a
are
double
very
agent.
disappointed right now.
Double agent. The old man's a double agent. I never saw that coming. So we're into round 2. Has anyone succeeded on any roll yet? I haven't.
That's a negative.
No. It's my turn next, though.
Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to try and two-harm smash the knife out of his hand. I'm just going to like bring my hands down on the knife.
Try to like disarm him?
Yeah,
Or do
yeah,
damage to him?
Nah,
Okay.
we're trying to disarm him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, unarmed combat. I have some ability in that.
One of us
I have good
as
ability.
mate has to make a roll soon.
Okay, cards on the table. I have a 62 here.
Oh, the odds are in your
Okay.
favor.
I believe in you.
Mhm.
I believe.
Here
in
we
you.
go. Here we go.
30.
There you
Now
go.
you're 60.
There you go.
Just
Okay.
Tides are turning.
Smash down on the forearm.
Okay, you slam on the forearm and the knife drops to the seat and bounces down towards the pedals are.
Okay.
And he looks wide-eyed towards you.
Nice.
Remember me, asshole?
Ooh, good one.
Thanks.
Shutter. Shutter, you're up.
Okay, so he's a bit confused why
Yes.
Sand is yelling at him to let go, because he's done such a good job of pinning Herrera to the seat. by
What?
his
He
neck
must be
with the
unconscious
seatbelt.
by now.
Yeah, he's like, oh wow, I killed him that quick. I must have snapped his artery or his windpipe or something. Wow, okay. So he opens his eyes and he sees that he's actually making things so much worse for everybody. And he's gonna, if he can, he's gonna readjust where that seatbelt is. He's gonna try to get it around his head this time.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. Okay, it's a fail, but it's not a crit fail.
Okay, so the seatbelt is off of Sand's arm, but it's not
Yeah.
around his neck.
Yes.
Okay.
Win. That's a win, right?
Yeah,
That's
that is. It's
kind of a win.
if you're in a slightly
Good
better
job, Joe.
situation than you were when you started your turn, that
You're
is
welcome,
a win.
guys. Hey, I'm here to help.
Thanks, Joe.
I'm here to help, not make things worse. I would never do that.
Get the
Sans.
rifle! Get the rifle! Saint's yelling.
So Saint, you're basically climbed in shotgun right now.
Yep.
Okay. Sand's just on the outside, reaching into the driver's seat, fighting. Okay, Sand, you're up.
Okay, so my hand has come free. Is Herrera wearing body armor of any kind, or is he just wearing fatigues?
Just fatigues.
Just fatigues? Okay, I'm going to take... My knife hand is free now, and I'm assuming that he's a little bit distracted. He's got the
He's got
seatbelt around his neck.
guys.
He's got
No,
Sant
seatbelt's
fight.
not around his neck. It's just
Or,
not
okay.
around your arm anymore.
I'm going to just try to take my knife and just push it right into his chest.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right. Roll it up.
like that scene from Saving Private Ryan.
30 under 51.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you jam it into his chest. Damage?
Whoa, I forgot what my damage is on my knife. One sec. One.
His knife is 1d4 plus 1. that
If we're at
matters.
the top of the round, Dave, doesn't he
Ooh.
get a fight back or a dodge roll on this? Or
Yeah, if he wants to use his turn to do that, but he doesn't.
Thanks, Mike.
Hey, listen, it's been a little while since
I
we've
love
run a
it.
combat.
I love it.
No,
I
no,
rolled
it's
a
all
1 on the damage dice. +1 is 2.
good. Okay, 2 down. Okay, you stab him in his chest, and he's like, ah! And it's his turn, and he just punches the Jeep. And he just goes
Ooh.
straight out into the field.
Interesting.
I'll need a dex check from you, Sand, as you're like basically half in the Jeep, half out of the Jeep.
I rolled a 5. No problem at all.
No. So you.
Wow.
Okay.
I use the handle of the knife that's now halfway dug into his chest for support.
So you trying to stay with the Jeep?
Yeah, I'm in Herrera's lap still.
Okay, and yeah, I guess with a 5. I was just gonna make you make a roll to not get run over as he's driving away, but yeah, if you rolled a 5, I guess you're just kind of holding on, huh?
No, Kane likes to finish what he started.
Fair.
Remember,
Okay.
in Delta Green, 5's not actually a good roll. Because you want to roll high, right? Close to your score without going over.
Oh,
Hey,
thanks,
Mike, why don't you shut the fuck up?
Listen, I don't understand why you
No,
you're
it's
talking
fine.
about this like it's good. Oh, wow, you rolled a 5? That's great. We're
Well,
not
it's still it's a success. It's still
yeah,
a
it's
success.
a success.
Yeah.
It's a great success.
It's barely a success.
Kurt, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm disappointed.
Okay, so he punches it and starts to go ripping out into the grass with, I guess, all of you. Saint in shotgun. Ray
yeah.
sitting in the back behind the driver's seat where Joe likes to be. So you can strangle people with fucking seatbelts if he needs to. Sand holding on. All right, let me see here for a second.
Was that his turn?
That is
Just
his turn. Yeah, he's punching it, trying to get away, and he's driving, holding on, been stabbed in the chest. I guess we'll finish the round off before I do anything else crazy.
Yeah.
So we go to Saint.
My eyes go a little bit wide because in my mind, this guy's unarmed. And Sand just buried the knife in his chest. If he's not going to try and pick up the rifle, then I'm going to try and grab the rifle. Is the rifle like slung to Herrera, or is it on the floor of the...
Give me a luck roll.
Yeah, okay.
It's not definitely on the floor. It's either on his lap. I just don't know if he would have slung
I
it around
rolled
him.
a 70.
Yeah, it's not slung around him. He's never been like that. So he's holding on to it with his your side arm, I suppose.
Okay, so I'm
his
going
right
to try
arm.
and rip it away from him,
Okay.
basically. Unarmed combat again, I suppose, unless you want a strength check. What do you want?
No, it's unarmed combat. It's a maneuver.
Oh, god damn it. 72 over 62.
Okay, you guys are fighting over the gun, but you don't get it from him.
Damn it.
Shutter.
Should I give it another shot with the seatbelt? I think so.
It's a solid move.
What else am I gonna do?
It's a great
Yeah.
plan.
I would just roll
properly
better if I was you.
executed.
Go do what's that? Kurt, just roll better?
Just roll better. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
advice.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
It's good advice.
Hold
He's
on.
excited.
Oh,
Oh, he must have just
missed
missed it. The look of excitement, then sheer disappointment.
Back to the.
What'd
He
you
finally
miss
got
it
the
by?
seatbelt loose, and it goes clunk, clunk, clunk. And it won't pull again.
What'd you miss it by? I gotta know the numbers.
You guys are gonna. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so I missed it by 1,
Oh,
Yep.
but I thought I got a crit success.
Oh, so
no.
instead it's another.
It's a crit failure.
I got a 44 over 43. Yeah,
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
bad.
yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
That's
that is
not,
bad.
That's not good. That is actually very terrible. Did I just? I'm not gonna give Dave any ideas.
Shush, shush,
No.
shush, shush.
Okay, go, Dave. Let's go. Come on.
Come on.
Time to tick in here. Let's go.
Even Mike's telling you to shush. You know we're in trouble.
Third
It is
time's the
Mike's
charm.
ability to shush. Oh my god, a 44. Oh man, I don't want to go with the old wrap the seatbelt around Saint thing again. So maybe,
Well, how could be an idea?
yeah,
Want an idea?
Let's.
I go to lean
let's
forward.
brainstorm.
I go to lean forward.
This is where I was kind of going. Okay, go on. Yeah.
Oh, okay, here we go. And all of a sudden, we hit this massive rut out in the dirt grasslands or whatever there, and I just fucking tumble right out of the Jeep.
Yeah. I was gonna have you tumble out 100%. Is either
That's
tumble
not good
out
for the sciatica.
or you go over his shoulder and now you're 69 and I'm in the driver's seat. But either way,
I just herniated another disc, and
that's not good for the
just
sciatica.
out in the dirt field going.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, let's
Family Guy.
give me a dex roll for me, please, Shutter.
Okay.
So it's almost kind of like a saving throw, I suppose, in this situation.
23 under 40.
Oh, you actually do a nice little tuck and roll. You take 1 damage.
Okay. That's all right. I'll take that. Hell yeah.
This could
That's
be
not bad
one
at
of
all.
those rare instances where crit's failure is a good thing.
Why don't I have max hit points?
As you guys
Yeah,
start
anyways.
to hear this like in your ears, like before when that first pulse came through. Remember that from the last
Yeah.
episode? Except
Yeah.
this one doesn't stop building. And it just goes. You feel it rush through your head, and all the lights start to shatter all throughout
Whoa.
the whole place. The Jeep just stops and locks up and just fucking flips and sends all you guys flying. I need a sanity check from
Shit.
everyone.
What? Okay.
What the hell?
Oh, nailed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
me too.
Thank God.
Passed.
Passed.
Oh, you all passed. You all lose 1 sanity. Give me 1 quick second.
Would there be any reason why I wouldn't have max hit points? Like, I just came out of the hospital. We had a lot of downtime.
I have max hit points.
Yeah, you should have max hit points.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just must. have
I'm
not
missing
updated it.
one because I got hit by Long in the head.
Byron. Yeah. Yeah, we had full downtime.
I love how you just said that you were shocked that Sand had sunk a knife into Herrera's chest, Mike. Like, I'm pretty sure in the last episode you bludgeoned someone.
I was being
Did you
attacked, though. And I didn't kill him.
It was self-defense.
I didn't kill him.
Beautiful.
Sand looks at this poor guy driving. He's got
Okay.
hands empty, and he just like stares him in the eyes as he sinks a knife slowly into his chest.
Mike's simply enforcing the stand your ground law.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, you feel this like crushing pressure in your head as your vision starts to fade as the Jeep. Well, let me give him a drive roll and see how badly it. Oh yeah, the Jeep ends up wiping out. Does a little roll. You guys get thrown from it. Give me. I'm gonna need a couple rolls here. First off, I'll get a dex roll. Not from you, Shutter. You're already out of the Jeep.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Passed.
Passed.
You guys
0-4 under.
You guys each take 1 damage. And I will need a POW roll from everybody. Including
Oh,
Herrera.
another Sidney Crosby. Hard fail.
Oh my God. I better.
Okay, I got it. 40 under 60.
I got another 44, but it's under 60.
Yes.
Hey.
Crit success. Well done.
Saint, sorry, what did you get?
I made mine.
You made yours, but
Yeah.
Sand, you failed yours.
Correct.
So Saint and Shutter, you're already kind of getting to your feet as this pulse comes through and you see and hear like all the lights shattering, all the lights out by the maintenance sheds all along there, all shatters all through there. Saint, you get thrown from the vehicle and you lose consciousness for a second, but you regain it quickly as there's that ringing in your ears. As you look over and you see the Jeep on its side, you see Herrera crawling out, and you see Sand laying on the grass, not moving.
Oh, I gotta use my first aid. I gotta run over and save him with mine.
As you run over to Sand, he does start to stir. You're not unconscious. You're stunned right now, though.
Okay.
You're disoriented. You can't walk. You're just kind of crawling. You don't know up from down. You're completely fucked right now.
Okay.
You know what? I start running over towards Sand, and as I almost get to him, I look back at where Herrera is and where that rifle is.
Oh, yes. Give me a luck roll. Let's see how close the rifle is to Herrera.
That's a 19.
Okay,
Cool.
you don't see the rifle. You see Herrera, like the Jeep's on its side, and you see him crawling out, and he also seems to be looking for the rifle, but you don't see it, and doesn't seem like he does either.
Okay. I don't know if we're still in initiative or something.
Give me an alertness, Shutter.
Okay.
Nothing? Okay. Yeah, we'll stay in initiative.
Nothing.
We'll stay at initiative at the top of the round to Saint, who is discombobulated and stunned
Sand,
right
you
now.
mean?
Sorry, Sand. Yep, Sand. So Sand, you don't do anything this round. Herrera's, he seems to be searching for the rifle, and he stands up and he looks over at you, Saint, and there's no sadness anymore. He just looks fucking angry. And you see he starts to strip his clothes off, and he's scratching himself, and he's just like, and he pulls his shirt off, and you see him looking around, and he's just searching for something. And then he reaches and he picks up his knife. And who's after that? That's you, Saint.
Okay, so how far away from me is he? And can I see the rifle?
You cannot see the rifle. He is... Let's see. Yeah, he's probably about 15, 20 feet from you. He's pretty close. It's not like you were flung miles.
Can I see Sand's knife?
Can you see Sand's knife? Is it still in Herrera?
That's what I was just going to ask.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you see... No, it wouldn't still be in Herrera. But
It only did 2 damage. I don't know if it would then survive a car crash.
yeah, we'll say Sand's knife is relatively close to Sand on the ground. That makes sense, I think.
Okay, I'm going to run for Sand's knife.
Okay, so you run and you pick up Sand's knife.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're having an old-fashioned knife fight.
Yeah. I don't know if I should... You know what? No, he's not going to do that. Again, he knows that he's not as good with weapons as he is with his hands. He's like a jiu-jitsu expert. He's not a knife fighter.
I like it.
So I'm going to try and move myself between Herrera and Sand.
All right. Shutter?
How far away are they?
You jumped out a bit earlier, so I'd say you're a little bit further away, maybe 50, 60 feet away.
Okay, I'm just gonna move towards the Jeep.
The Jeep is where Herrera is. Off to the side a little bit, it's Sand and Saint. So moving towards your boys or moving towards Herrera and the Jeep? It's all kind of the same. Like I say, if you go dead straight, you'd get to the Jeep, but if you busted a little bit of a left on an angle, then you'd get to your boys.
Is Herrera on the other side of the Jeep from me, or is he on the same side of it?
Oh, you're kind of at the back. So he would be on the left side if you're looking forward at the Jeep. So I guess he's on the same side as Saint and Sand.
Okay, I'm gonna move closer to the Jeep, but put him and Saint and Sand on the opposite side.
Oh, so you go to the...
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I kind of want to approach them from behind the Jeep for cover.
Okay, sweet. Okay, you go around the...
And I'm also looking for the gun at the same time.
And that is where the gun is on the other side of the Jeep, where it's blind towards Saint and Herrera. All right, so you start to move towards... let me give me a little roll here. Herrera doesn't seem to even pay any attention to you whatsoever as you skirt around to the blind side, and you see the M16 sitting there in the long grass. Well,
I'm gonna pick it up if I can.
Yeah, you get to it and pick it up, and that'll be your turn.
Okay.
Sand, unfortunately, you have one more round of being stunned. You start to try to get your feet, and you stumble a little bit, but you're starting to shake the cobwebs. Your vision's starting to come back. Next round, you'll be able to do something.
Okay, my first thought was to try to find Herrera and my knife, but I just sort of stumble around and don't really figure anything out yet.
My knife. Yeah, just kind of mumbling to yourself, disoriented. Saint and Herrera going at the same time. Are you guys clashing with a scrap right now? He looks like he's ready. He's coming towards you to stab you.
Yeah, unless you'll let me try and talk him down. I'm definitely going to use my words.
I'll let you go first. You decide what you want to do.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and use a persuade to get him to drop his knife. So I'm just yelling at him, drop your knife. You're hurt. We need to get you medical help.
Okay, make a roll.
Drop your knife. 64 under 71.
That's
Oh,
good.
That is
You
a
wanna be high.
good roll.
Yeah.
And that would have probably some success if he wasn't a crazed fucking lunatic, right?
All right, worth a try.
Who's went completely off the deep end.
Yeah. So I'm just going to like fight back if he attacks.
Yeah, he's going in to stab you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yes.
40 under 62.
This is either, well, I'll tell you, it's a double-digit number. And I'm just not 100% sure on his melee combat. Oh.
Is it over or under? It's pretty black and white, Dave.
It is. I just needed to know the number of what the Mario Lemieux is, because I know that his his skill is high, but 66 over 60 is a crit fail.
And I made mine.
And you made okay, so
will you let me just take control of the
I'll let you
situation then?
basically as he comes in to stab you, he stumbles forward and just leaves himself wide fucking open.
Yeah, so I'm going to, like, his leading hand with the knife, I'm going to grab in a wrist lock.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put my other arm, around his neck into, like, a chokehold. And I've got his one arm sort of extended out, and I've got my arm around his neck like this.
Wrap the legs around and lock it in?
Yeah, if you'll let me do that too, I'll bring
a
him
crit
to the
fail.
ground.
I'll give you a little extra rope on
yeah.
this.
So I'm not trying to do any damage, just trying to like control him. So I've got the knife hand in a wrist lock, and I've got him down on the ground with an arm around his neck.
What's your strength? Out of curiosity.
It's pretty good. It's 12.
Okay.
So it's decent.
He feels stronger than you. Just a heads up while you're wrestling down.
No, I believe it. Yeah.
Let's go to
I'll use his strength against him.
Shudder. Well, that's what you do. You use his momentum and his strength against him, and he is in a very compromised situation right now. As Shudder picks up the M16.
I'm gonna lift it up to my shoulder and peek around the Jeep. And I guess I see...
You see Saint giving him the old fucking judo.
Yeah, he's kind of handling the situation. And Shudder's not an idiot. He's smart. He knows he's on a bit of a bad streak right now with his...
Just luck in general?
His luck. He's had bad luck, right? He's not going to shoot the gun at all.
He's
not even thinking about it. No, not even close. And he's just gonna walk towards with the gun kind of pointed. He's gonna be scanning. He's also like this, maybe scan our surrounding and see if we've drawn any attention that we don't want. As he approaches Saint and Herrera.
Okay, scanning the area. Like I say, it's heavy rain. All lights in this place, like every building is dark. It's daytime, it's in the afternoon, so it's not nighttime, pitch black, but there seems to be no lights working anywhere. The little radar thing on top of the control tower that would be spinning around and check everything, that's not moving. Everything seems to have just been shut down by almost like a big like EMP blast or whatever this pulse did.
Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna approach them. I guess that maybe that's his turn, using all his movement to get to them.
Okay, yep, you get over there. Sand, you get your senses back.
Okay, as I gain my senses, I realize that my knife is on the ground close to me, and I grab it. And then I look up, and I find Herrera. How far away is he?
Herrera is pretty close to you. He's maybe 15 feet away from you, and he's down in a chokehold with his arm spread out. Like Saint seems to have this in pretty good control right now. He's got it locked in deep.
I go over there and I take my knife and I push it into Herrera's heart.
Oh.
Okay, a coup de grace.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel his body go limp, Saint.
Okay. Don't even need to roll it.
No.
What are you doing?
Don't give me your shit, Saint. You know he was dangerous.
We could have tied him up. What are you doing? You just kill him?
Give it up. Don't even try with that shit. He was insane. You were going to let him go, and then what?
I wasn't going to let him go at all. We were going to tie him up. We could have tied him to the Jeep. We could have left him here.
We didn't have time for that shit.
Maniac.
We're in terrible, terrible danger right now.
Wow. Yeah, Saint's gonna kind of let go of the limp body and roll away and look off into the distance for a second.
Ooh,
Dave, did you say the Jeep was upside down?
The Jeep's on its side.
It's on its side.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far, looking at the map, how far between like the number 6 on the map and the road out to the boneyard did this crash happen?
Oh, good question. Let me find. It would be pretty. You know, the number 6. It looks like it's got that little bit. Okay, hold on. Above the 6, there's those 4 buildings in a row. I would say you're like due south of that building on the left, between that and like line it up there. So you're maybe like 40% of the way from the buildings to the road.
Okay, so
Straight
it's
down from 17, right?
Yeah, that building that's underneath it, then right down. Yeah.
and a pretty clear sight line from like the control tower or the main offices, really.
Yeah, you have a pretty clear sight line to almost anywhere in Platte right now.
All right. And did you answer Ray earlier when he said he was doing an awareness check, looking around to see if we'd drawn any attention yet?
Dead silence. You don't see or hear anyone. You just hear rain coming down pretty hard.
That's awesome that it's raining, actually. That's like a great visual.
Hey guys, let's get this Jeep flipped. Maybe it's still serviceable. Ray moves over to the Jeep.
It's like laying on its side?
Yep.
Yeah, let's try and pull it over.
Could push it over.
Yeah.
Saint will go over and try and push it too. Saint's going to go into operations mode. He's still upset, but I'm going to describe what happened back in the hangar. I got to the hangar. I got out to the boneyard. I saw the Jeep, or I saw the van. They've got rifles. They pointed them at me. They came after me. I went back to the hangar, and Long, our contact, lost his mind and killed this other guy that was out there, this other maintenance guy. And so I had to fight him and tie him up, not murder him. And
What are you trying to say?
what I'm saying is that whatever's in that van is driving everyone on the base crazy. And I think the guards that are at the van with those crazy helmets, the helmets are meant to protect them from whatever pulse or energy or whatever. This whole thing is one fucking science experiment, and we got to get out of here before we become part of it. Or we need to flip this Jeep and get this M16 and go out and shoot the fuck out of those guys guarding the van and get the van out of here.
I kind of like plan B.
I kind of like plan B.
Look over at Ray.
We'll take that, thanks.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, here you go. I hand it over to Sand.
Ray's ex-military. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's a military journalist.
Okay, you
All
guys
right.
eventually flip the Jeep up.
Sweet. Does it start?
It takes a little while, but it does eventually start.
Okay, Sand goes and collects Herrera's body and throws it in the back of the Hummer.
Okay. All right, so you have a corpse in the back.
Saint has no idea why he's doing that, but that's...
Let's go
Ray's
dump
gonna
this
take
with
his
your
knife.
other corpse that you forgot about.
I didn't forget about it.
Ray would like to take the knife, one of them. I guess Herrera's.
Okay.
That lock blade.
You have Herrera's knife. Okay. Who's driving? You have the truck flipped over, or the Jeep, sorry.
I think I'd probably drive. I'm a good driver. I don't have a weapon. And then Sand can be in shotgun with the rifle and Ray in back.
Okay. Sounds good.
That's
Yeah.
where Joe likes his characters
Sounds
to be
good.
all the time. So
Yeah, right.
Did we,
behind the
when I was
driver's seat.
throwing the body in the back, did I find any good equipment that was in the Jeep?
No.
Okay.
No. Okay.
a box of rifles. Okay.
It takes a little while, like I say, to start it up, but eventually it turns over and you get it going.
All right, where are we going? Do we go back to the base and find Derringer, or do you want to head into the boneyard right now and try and finish this?
I don't think we should go anywhere with this body in the back. I think we should dump it somewhere and then proceed. What do you guys think? I'm a little afraid to go back to like the main buildings and talk to the major with Herrera.
And there's like
rear
a
driving
ditch,
the
like
Jeep.
a drainage ditch or something close by. We could just
Oh yeah,
roll up
along
next to
the
it,
side of the main
dump
road.
it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dump it, make sure it's kind of covered with debris, and just keep rolling.
Even behind one of these buildings here, it doesn't seem like there's anyone around.
Yeah, there's no one around.
Okay. Well, we try to find, around the hangar buildings, we drive around a little bit and find a good place to dump Herrera's body.
Okay, yep. Yep.
What do you guys think? Do we want to head right into the boneyard?
Yeah.
We only have one rifle, but it's super dangerous to go back and try to get the other one.
I trust
Let's
you,
just
Sam.
go to the boneyard.
Let's go. Let's end this. Let's end this now before another pulse happens and this Jeep flips over or one of us starts going crazy.
Okay. As you guys get close to the boneyard, you get the Jeep onto the road and you drive down. You ditch the body in one of a drainage ditch or in a shed. There's lots of places to fucking hide a body. That's no problem. And you come around the corner. So as you get to the boneyard, are you guys just like fucking full bore, drive the Jeep straight towards the van? Or are you guys going to get out and try to stealth around? What's your approach?
I say we go in full bore, fast as we can, surprise them. And I know exactly where they are. I can, make sure that you've got a clear firing line and put them down.
I agree. I think we cause a little bit of chaos. I might even suggest just ripping in there and driving into the side of that van with the Hummer.
I'm worried about it exploding and killing all of us.
That would be a negative consequence.
Like a mushroom cloud.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time with 3 new characters.
3 brand new characters. We have to
Back to
investigate
home
what happened
scenes.
at Air Force Base.
Okay, so that's it. You're just going to bomb towards it.
I think so. And I don't think it would explode. Whatever device is in there is causing some sort of, psionic attack, some psychic effect, and an EMP, I guess. It doesn't sound like, something that would explode from a kinetic impact with a vehicle. As a demolitions expert, I don't think driving a Hummer into that van would cause an explosion, especially if we went for like the back quarter panel.
Okay, well, I guess we end it here one way or another. Let's go.
Awesome. Okay, you guys go make your decision. You guys go booting down into the boneyard and you turn the corner where the van is and just start hauling towards it.
Yeah.
And you notice there's blue sparks off the top of the van. And you see those guards all dead on the ground, laying sprawled out around the van.
What?
And we'll see you next time.
Fuck.
Mission
Oh, that was
accomplished.
easy.
Let's go home.
All right, we win.
Way to go, guys. This game's so easy.
Thank you for listening to another episode from Actual Play Entertainment. Please rate us, review us, and subscribe. If you liked what you just heard, give us 5 stars and tell your friends. If you didn't like it, then tell your enemies. You'll show them. And for more information and content, visit actualplayentertainment.com.
Hey, I'm role playing here.